Hello, welcome to day 27 of the Gospel according to Child Protection and Safeguarding. How are you today? Do you know where your children are? Do you know what your children are doing this very minute? Today, we're dedicating this letter to the sons or the boy child. But as always, we start with a quote. A son's first classroom is his home. Long before he becomes a husband, he is studying one. Long before he becomes a father, he's learning what fatherhood looks like. Letter to the son. To the boy who grew up watching his parents fight, I see you. I saw how you blamed your mom for dishonoring your dad. I saw how you became the silent observer in the house filled with tension. How you learned to read moods, anticipate conflict, and retreat into yourself when the voices became too loud. I saw the confusion in your eyes, the moment when you wanted peace but didn't know how to create it. The moment when you promised yourself, my family will never be like this. You learned that men either shout or are shut down. You learn that conflict is something to win or avoid. And somewhere along the way, you may have learned that respect, tenderness, and emotional safety were optional. Son, hear me with love. Your father's example was your first lesson on how to be a husband. Your mother's experience was your first lesson on how a woman can be treated. The home you grew up in became the lens through which you began to understand marriage. If disrespect became normal, you may unconsciously repeat it, or you may swing to the opposite extreme, becoming passive, fearful of confrontation, reluctant to lead, and afraid to use your voice. One part creates domination, the other creates absence. Neither builds a healthy family. Neither gives your future wife the partnership she deserves. Neither gives your future children the security they need. But son, hear this truth. You are not your father's mistakes. You are not the product of your parents' conflicts. You have the power to choose a different path. Start here, start now. Honor a woman's voice even when you disagree. Protect her dignity when she's not in the room. Lead with humility, not control. Listen before you react. Apologize when you are wrong. Stay engaged when conversations become difficult. Learn that strength is not measured by the volume, but by character. Learn that leadership is not about being served, but about serving well. Your future children do not need a perfect father. They need a present one. A father who models honor instead of hostility. A father who chooses understanding over intimidation. A father who teaches them that love and respect belong together. The circle can end with you. The story can change with you. The home you create can become the healing place you never had. Choose that path now before you say, I do, with love from someone who believes in you. I'll leave you with this charge. Men, the future is watching. The way you speak to women, handle conflict, respond to corrections, and carry responsibility is shaping more than your own life. It is shaping generations. Your children will not simply remember your words, they will remember your patterns. Be the man who teaches honor by giving it. Be the man who teaches love by showing it. Be the man whose children never have to heal from his example. Sons don't just inherit their father's names, they often inherit his pattern. The question is, which patterns will you keep and which ones will you end with? You are worth celebrating every day, dear men, dear fathers, dear sons, dear brothers, dear friends, dear fiancés. You are worth celebrating. It is okay to be vulnerable. Vulnerability is a gift, and you should hand it to people who can handle and steward your gifts. You are important. Do not live in silence. Do not allow the frustrations get to you. When it becomes too hard, find a community of good men to collaborate with. Your life is more important than finances. Your existence is beyond money. We love you and we're rooting for you. Goodbye. See you tomorrow for day 20.